Now to this big story. The 4 suspects arrested in connection with the murder of an LAPD officer have been charged with federal crimes.
Prosecutors say that they are connected to a notorious street gang and that they were out that night to rob people.
Now, due to some technical issues, only 2 of the 4 suspects, Jesse Contreras and Luis Rios, made an appearance today. They were both ordered to be held without bond. All 4 are accused in connection with the robbery and killing of Officer Arroyos in South LA. The LA County Sheriff's Department decided to bypass DA George Gascon's office and pursued a federal case. Sheriff Villanueva said he did not think Gascon's office would be tough enough on the case. So joining us now is criminal defense attorney Alexandra Kazarian to talk more about this case.
Alexandra, thank you so much for joining us.
Of course.
So this case was handed over to the feds instead of the DA. The sheriff says that decision was made because he wasn't pleased with the response from the district attorney, specifically over the lack of those enhancements. Explain those enhancements and how the feds can now get involved.
So the feds can get involved in every case, and just because the feds did get involved doesn't mean that the DA's office can't now file charges. Enhancements are available on a lot of different cases. There's firearm enhancements. Here, specifically the gang enhancements, I think, is what the sheriff is talking about. George Gascon has a policy of not filing enhancements. He says he has a blanket policy that he wants to get rid of enhancements because a 25 to life charge on a murder should be enough, not only to deter people from committing crimes, but it should hold people in prison for long enough. And if you're charged with a life without parole case, like it would be here, because it's a special circumstance, a murder in commission of a robbery, that's a special circumstance, which if we had the death penalty in California, it would be death penalty eligible. That George's position is that we don't need extra enhancements. People don't need to be sentenced to 175 years to life if they have life without parole. So enhancements usually are before the George Gascon era, were added onto cases regularly every single time. There wasn't even a question about it. And then the question would be, can a defense attorney negotiate down, take away the enhancements because there are certain issues in the case where that might be appropriate. So Alex Villanueva has been very, very vocal about the fact that he does not like George Gascon's policies. And he took issue with that, didn't even want to give him the chance to consider whether he would or wouldn't bring in these enhancements. So he handed it over to the DOJ.
Well, you just said it right there, Gascon, saying also that he didn't actually have that opportunity to review the case. So how would a case like this normally play out for the DA's office? And you also mentioned, I mean, they still can file charges.
They can. Etiquette says that the sheriff should present the case to the district attorney and the DOJ at the same time if they want to, because there's no issue with both offices filing charges. A federal charge does not stop a state charge. So etiquette says that you give it to both, so that both offices can make that decision. But here, our sheriff made that decision to bypass the DA's office because of his own reasons.
Alexandra Kazarian, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We'll stay with CBS 2 for continuing coverage of the criminal proceedings following the death of LAPD Officer Fernando Arroyos. I have an update on CBS 2 News at 6 o'clock.